Hi guys, and welcome back. Day 3 of the 72 hours. We're getting there. Things are progressing nicely. We've got to go and get a couple more bits from the shop, which is ridiculous because it's a Sunday. So I've got to wait till 10 a.m. However, I'm very excited. I think we'll make some good progress today. The first thing we've got to do is clean this old pond window, and hopefully we'll get a lot more done. I'm hoping to get to the stage where the liner's in today, plumbing's all done. We just might have to wait to fill it up till Monday morning, but let's see how that goes. Here we go. This is the old pond window that we use. As you can see, gold bits of liner on and grime. So we're going to spend the next 15-20 minutes cleaning that off. I won't put you through that. I will just do a little time lapse. And there we go, guys. As good as new pond window. It's got a few scratches from where it was cleaned before. Once there's water behind it, it'll look lovely and we can clean it again when it's in. Right, on to the next job. Okay guys, so the sides are sanded. Any real sharp bits or big bits of splintered wood have been taken away. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill the hole for the return that's going to come back in the pond. Then we're going to put sand down, move it up the side, along the bottom, level that out. Then the underlay and then the pond liner. So a lot to do. Let's stop talking and get on with it. This is the tank flange we're going to use there. It's a 1.5 inch inner diameter. I'm going to have it just about there. So it's quite close to the top, but it's not so high that it's going to splash the water, but it will move the water slightly. So let's put that there, mark it first. I don't want it right up against there because it's hard work to seal it once it's in. So we'll put that there. Doesn't have to be exact. There we go. I've got a little hole saw here. Let's see what we can do, if it'll work, if it won't work. I'm going to drill through the middle and come at it from the other side, hopefully. Just about come through, it's make it a tiny bit bigger. Lovely. Right, you keep an eye on it for me, you let me know whether it comes through. There we go, so that's been chiseled out a little bit as well. This is the flange. There you go, that fits all right. What we'll do, we'll mark out where those holes are. We'll drill little holes behind it, so that pushes in just a little bit further. We'll drill little holes behind it where these screws go. I'll put a little bit further, countersink, and it will look lovely. Okay, so that's good enough there. So we're going to pull that out, weld a bit of tube to it, stick it through, and then move on to the next bit. Okay, same as before then. We've just got this off-cutter pipe, which is going to be plenty long enough, and then we'll trim it afterwards. Give it a key up on the outside. There we go. Make sure there's no burrs. And then we'll do the same on the inside lip of that. Lovely. Same thing as last time. Nice circle of that there. And then same on the outside of that. And then remember, when you push them together, you're going to have to hold that for a little bit until it sets. Otherwise the chemical reaction can push the pipe and the flange away from each other. That's, you can feel it getting stiff already. Doesn't matter about the excess, that will dry off. And there we go, that's how we do that. Right, we're slowly getting there now. I'm going to use some of this building sand, try and scrape it up the edges before we put the underlay on, and then before we do the level on the floor. See if that works. It's just standard building sand. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it might work. What we want. Now, I don't know how long this is going to hold on there. When it dries, it might crumble off. I'm hoping to get the underlay and the liner on to hold it back a little. Right, here we go. This is what the sides look like now. I'm hoping that holds. It's only water, damp, and then when the liner's on, hopefully that holds it a little bit more as well. So now we're going to spread the rest of the sand along the bottom, level it off, and put the underlay on. There you go, the sand is all levelled out at the bottom. Now we're going to put the underlay around the sides, stick the pond window in, and hopefully put the liner in ready. Let's go. Right, there we go guys, so that's roughly that underlay in for now. It's not the best underlay actually, wish I brought a slightly better one, but is what it is. We're now going to put the liner in and see what it looks like, to be fair. For those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you ever so much. Give yourself a pat on the back. And if you're not subscribed, why not? Please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment and let me know what you think. Okay, so we're going to use the My Pond MS300 SMS polymer for this. This is what I used on the last one. As you saw, it stuck really well and it took me ages to clean off. It's incredibly messy and I always get a huge mess on myself. Now this is just to hold the window to the frame, so we're not going to do too much to start with. So we put a little bit of bead down the bottom. Doesn't have to be pretty. Give it a good push. Make sure you can see contact points all the way around, which we can there. Not many on this side, but that will be okay. That is that in for now. There are little gaps at the top actually. I might run a little bead in there to start with. Just under here. And just up here. Okay, we're near the end now. We're near the good bit. We're not near the end. Near the end of today. The liner is there, box weld liner. I'll let you guys watch me unroll it. Hopefully it's the right size. If not, I'll just lay down here and bury me in there, I think. Now this liner was £502, I think. Very expensive, but hopefully well worth it. That is the box liner. It will, as you can see, it's welded rubber at the bottom. It will look better than this once we pulled the sides up, etc. So what we're going to do now, we're going to find the bottom drain, find this, silicone to the window, and then we will leave it until tomorrow. Right, now the bit I think we all absolutely dread, cutting your £500 liner. Now, the way I like to do it is little at a time. So what we're going to do, we know that's where we're going to cut, so I'm just going to go straight in. And there we go. Right, so we've got a little entrance. Then what we're going to do, we're going to hoover it up. Right, we've moved that, so now we're going to just make a rough cut around. If you just follow the rim, you should be alright. take your time. No point rushing, because you're only ruin it and hate yourself. Thing is, this doesn't have to be pretty at the moment. It doesn't have to be pretty at all, to be fair. You're never going to really see this bit again. You can see how tough this liner is, so it's not going to tear easy if you get something underneath it. Right, so that's that bit done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take we're going to wet this cloth, we're going to go underneath here. Okay. You don't need to worry about cleaning this up too much, you can do that later on. Right, now we've done that bit, we can stick this back in the air hole just to make sure we don't get anything in there. Right, now what we need to do, get our MS300 and we're going to put absolutely loads and loads under here. I try and do like a figure of 8 around the screw holes, but keep a huge blob. Hope you can see that. I'll go around the screw holes. So make sure you go behind the screw holes and in front. So now the important part, spread the liner back out and push down slowly. It's better to have excess liner around the outside than crumpled on the inside. Get our little cloth. Push that down gently, don't go crazy with it for now. You want to be able to see and feel a bead of MS300 all the way around. Right, now we've got our ring. You don't put any silicone on this side. Make sure it's nice and clean. Now this is the only real tricky part, because we have to locate the holes, which is going to be hard work. Let's see. If you've got some sort of awl or sharp needle you can put in, that would be incredibly handy, I'm sure. Right, there's one there. So let's get the first one in. Once the first one's in, the rest should be relatively easy. We don't want to do it up too much right now. Let's just locate them all first. And then we'll go from there. like to start to blob out. That's what we want. We don't want to go down too tight because we still want quite a thick bead underneath there. So we just want it to start pushing out and then stop tightening. A little bit. There we go on that one. Right, now for the horrible bit. Just wipe all that excess off. I like to wipe it around underneath, push it in the gaps, just not ideally down there. This will be fine. There we go. Right, now we're just going to try and trim the excess off as we go. Right, nothing wrong with that. Right, we're going to do the same thing with this little one. That's it there. Nice sharp blade again. Here we go, so that's what that looks like when that's all tidied up and nice. Looks good. And here we are with the worst one of all. Now bear in mind, I've only done this once before, so we've got to pull it up, leave some slack underneath. We're going to staple up the top for now. Make sure it's pulled to that side, which it will do, plenty of slack. Right, we're going to start at the middle, just to give me some sort of guidance. I think we've just got to go for it. So we just chuck a load of silicone in, push it up against it, and then trim it when it's dry. Right, let's start at the top. We're going to do one big bead on here, as recommended on their website. Let's says one big bead is better than multiple smaller ones, apparently. Do the bottom first, lift it up, and I'm just going to push it gently to start with. Try and not to get any creases, push any creases out to the side. Like that. Go off the side as well. Pretty sure we can pull that out there. Top. Pat it down, don't push it too hard. You still want a thick bead of silicone under there, and then along the bottom. Sorry about that, guys. I had couldn't film and do that. So what we've done is we've put a nice bead of silicone around that. We've taped that to stop the liner sliding down to it's tacky. Got an old scaffolding board that we've wedged there with a towel on, rubber on here, pushed that down nice and solid, so that should hold the window in place for tonight, and that should set nicely. Well, what a 3 days. All I can say is thank you all for sticking with me. It makes it somehow less annoying, less stressful, knowing that you guys are going to join me on the journey, and hopefully comment and let me know how rubbish you think it is. Another blooper on this one, that's 2 now. Again, hurt myself. However, I am kind of proud of what we've done so far. It's never going to be perfect, it's DIY. It's looking good. Tomorrow we will rig the plumbing up, start filling it up and see if there's any leaks. Leak test is always worrying. But I think we should be okay. Done exactly how I did it before when it didn't leak in the old pond. So that being said, guys, please subscribe for me. Hit that, doesn't cost you anything, and it makes me happy and makes me feel appreciated by you guys. Give me a like if you like the video. If you didn't like the video, don't like it, that's absolutely fine. Drop a comment, let me know what you think so far, and there will be more videos to come. We didn't finish it all in 72 hours, but we will finish it within a week, and we will get our fish back, which is the main thing, to make sure they're safe. So until the next one, take care and have a fabulous Sunday.